She should not look at someone as myself who do drugs as a role model at this particular time in my life. But I will, however, comma, a smart citizen so that I can be a law-abiding citizen and stand up for my city and government system who is so gracious and kind to us all in this society. What you think of? I didn't even know you could read, let alone talk like this.
You is stupid. He might do right, though. He might do right. He might do right. Cross your fingers. So Snoop Dogg is going to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. According to Variety magazine, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce announced on Tuesday that Snoop Dogg will be honored with this star on, when is this? I think Monday. Yes, on Monday, November the 19th. He will be receiving the 2,651st star and is being recognized in the recording category. Good work. He going to be high as fuck. I hope they record that shit.
Definitely. You know they are.
On Thursday, the 15th of November, according to TMZ, Nelly has been hit with another lawsuit from a woman who said he allegedly sexually assaulted her after one of his concerts in England. The woman claims that Nelly masturbated in front of her.
Oh, okay, yeah. I ain't believing this one. I'm sorry. That's when you lost me.
Several times after his concert back in 2017. Hold on, I got some. She states that she met him back during a meet and greet, and he asked her to stay behind. She ended up staying and claims that Nelly straight up dropped his pants and started playing with his private parts in front of her. He reportedly said, "You want this dick, don't you?" The woman says she rejected these advances, but he just wasn't getting the picture. He apparently told him, "You may have more quid in your bank than I do, but that doesn't make you any more special. Pull your trousers back up and fuck off." She claims Nelly got in his feelings after she turned him down and even allegedly balling his fist up, prompting her to ask him if he was going to attack her. He allegedly told her, "No, I'm just frustrated. I'm not used to getting, I'm not used to not getting my way. Just do it." Oh, my gosh. Y'all are sending me the crazy shit. All right, so my thing is, look, all right. My thing is, he says Nelly allegedly tried to force his private part in her mouth, but she rejected. Okay, so you know what? This is just too much, happening too many times, and his bomb ass lawyer be getting him off, but or be buying the people off, set their mouths up.
Man, I don't see that. Like that's ridiculous. I don't see that for Nelly. I'm sorry, I don't. Like that sounds like a perfect old uncle. If anything, just as you walk in, yeah, you want it, don't you? You want
But the way I read the story, you know what I'm saying? The way I read the story, the way the story reads, it sounds like I don't know. Like, when did you? I do good. And granted, my mind is so messed up. Like, I've been, in a really bad car accident, got my head all fucked up. But how do you remember stuff like word for word? Like, this happened last year, and he walked in and was like, "You want the dick, don't you?" And, pull your trousers back up and fuck off. And, like, how do you remember everything that you said word for word? And he walked right in and started masturbating, and I...
Yeah, I just don't see it, man. Yeah. Uh-huh.
He done had a whole year to make it up. Yeah. All right.
Pull your trousers up, young man. Oh, so man. I'm frustrated. That's all. I'm just getting my way. That sounds like a fucking infomercial. As soon as you get there saying that.
Right.
Rape is a real issue in society. You shouldn't be doing that. It's like some after school shit. If someone pushes their penis by your face, don't hesitate to say, "No, mister, please don't." And why are you just sitting down, letting somebody just push their penis by your face?
What?
Dang, you just sitting there closing your mouth. Mm-mm.
Right? Okay.
Mm-mm. Like, get up. Please. Not for me, for you. Because I want that for you.
You know what? I'm done. I'm not doing no more meet and greets. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. So Janelle Monáe will be honored by Billboard at this year's Women in Music event in New York City. She will be honored with the Trailblazer Award, which is awarded to an artist that acts as a music industry pioneer by using her platform to spotlight unheard voices. I don't think that's what that says. Unheard voices and break ground for future generations of performers. So, Billboard's editorial director said Janelle Monáe's insatiable drive to incorporate new, untold stories into her artistic projects while synthesizing classic funk, soul, R&B, rap, hip-hop, and rock makes her a truly unique voice. Popular music is more interesting today because Janelle Monáe is part of it. So congratulations. Also, Tekashi 6ix9ine, he has canceled his tour, fired his entire team. So he wants you to know that his album is dropping on November the 23rd. So I did see the interview. He was on whatever that show is with Charlamagne the God, stating why he canceled his tour and fired everybody on his team. Apparently, there were some promoters in L.A. that booked him for some shows, right? And, you know, they were like, so how many shows? He's like, a couple shows, right? So they called him and they told him, you know, sign a contract for these shows. So he was like, okay, cool, you know, not remembering that he had signed a contract for no shows. He was aware that he had signed a couple shows, and he was supposed to get like $160,000 per show. But they told him that, you know, no, you signed a contract with 15 shows, 15, and you're going to get $3.2 million for these shows, right? So he was like, no, I didn't do that, you know? So at that point, and you better show up, you know, for the shows, pretty much, that bottom line. So he also overheard that these promoters also had gotten the address to his mother's home in New York, and that if he didn't show up, that they had given a hit, you know, put a hit out on, or they were going to put a hit out on his mom. So that's why he dropped everybody on his team. And also the person that had went in and pissed the whip, you know, him and kidnapped him was also a part of his earlier. He got rid of that person, and as retaliation, that person went in and kidnapped him and, you know, did what he did. So he decided to just go ahead and just get rid of his team, start fresh, you know, can't trust nobody. So he's saying that, you know, for now, I think he was supposed to be in Houston, I think tonight or somewhere you said tonight. He would make it up to those people. He was only working with one gentleman, some Alvarez guy somewhere. He was working with him. But for now, nothing was, he's not, if you hear if anybody say that they're going to go see Tekashi 6ix9ine, nah, get your money back, get your ticket back, because that's not him. Because he don't have no tour, no tour right now. He don't have no shows right now. That's kind of messed up. Real messed up. But his album does drop on the 23rd. So, yeah.
I don't see that being good.
Elliott?
I don't see that ending good for him.
Nah. Missy Elliott, Timbaland, and Aaliyah's estate is being sued over the track Heartbroken. Royalties behind that. According to TMZ, Terry Williams claims that he assisted Missy in penning the song back in the years 94, 95, but he never received compensation. Aaliyah released the Timbaland-produced track back in 96. Now, Terry alleges that he never authorized Missy to sell the record. He further claims that Missy agreed to split profits from the song. I'm so confused.
Yeah, why you waiting until now?
Okay, yeah, that's first. That's first of all. But you never authorized her to sell the record. Then she sold the record, and then you say she agreed to split the profits from the song. So you at some point you had to know that the record was sold. Why bring that into the mix if you had to make some type of agreement?
Yeah, man, you gotta get him the what? Remember on Baby Boy how Bing Rain said what to Tyrese? We gave him the what? Like that's how you gotta say it to him about that song.
Yeah.
Man, I want my royalties.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's 2018. We talking about some shit 94, 95, 96. Yeah. You had all this time to realize that. Push it down. Carolina Panthers quarterback Cam Newton is doing it bigger and better this year, giving dinner through his Cam Thanksgiving Jam. Last year, he was able to provide 800 underprivileged children with dinners, so he's up by 400 this year. Big up to Cam. Here we go again. Like, I don't understand why we got to do this. Anywho, never mind. Did you see the beef between Designer and Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so, like, and I always see Designer, he's always, like, happy and, you know, grinning and giggling. And, like, I never seen him, like, go off on anybody. But apparently Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy, you know, they felt the need to run their mouths about how his voice sounds or whatever. So
yeah, that made me sad, man. Because, like, his Designer video, you could tell he wasn't even mad. He was hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, keep my fucking name out your mouth, bro. Don't play with me, man. Like, I was like, man, they wrong as hell. Because he a good thing. He don't do shit to nobody.
Why you had to change your voice?
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's something we're not going to do because we're all about keeping it positive here at Endie Fiya Radio. You tried it. You tried it.
I'm just saying, though, you know, yeah. Now, I thought that was just, you know, yeah. And I feel like Design is always very positive, you know. Mm-hmm. But speaking of positive, Pharrell stepped down with Complex Magazine for an exclusive interview and says that people need to stand behind Kanye West, regardless of his Trump support. Hold on before you say anything. He says that we have got to pay attention to the symbolism of what's happening. He says that Ye is our brother. That never before have we ever, in history, witnessed a staple in the community being utilized the way that it's being utilized. It's that kind of way, you know what, forget about it. It don't even matter.
All right.
At the end of the day, you know, he says that he's not siding with anything that Kanye has said. But we don't need to abandon him because we fundamentally disagree with what we care about. Because we care about his well-being, then we need to just be there for him. And there's not been anybody who's able to just get up in there in the Republican White House. You know, there ain't been another nigga that's been able to just get up in there and chin and grin with a Republican like Kanye, is what he's saying. So we should be there just to support him. Don't necessarily jump on the bandwagon with him, but just support him just because he is a human being, is what he's saying.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah. But speaking of Kanye did donate. I mean, humanitarian-wise, you know, I dig him on that. But, you know, he did donate $150,000 to the family of Jamel Robertson. Robertson was a security guard, a 26-year-old Chicago security guard who was mistakenly fatally shot by an officer responding to a bar shooting. What happened was there was a little outbreak at a bar. The shooting went down, and cops busted in, and people were yelling and saying that Robertson, he is a security guard. They saw him with a, you know, shooter down on the ground, with his knee in the back and with his gun raised. But they